Hail and well met, friends. Andang here for another episode of Wildermore, and we're going to go ahead and look at these and see if there's any new quests here. The memorial dedicated to Cunthrin is close, but you should notice a white-hand orc camp also nearby, perhaps the source of the enemy movements in the Wyvern Downs. The residents of Breeland have also built an impressive hedge maze. Ah, that's the spring festival. I don't care about that. Decline. Sorry. Alright, let's open the silver gift. Ooh, 3 scrolls of max morale. That's actually, and power. That's actually pretty good. And great pile of scraps from the gold one. Great. That's definitely not lucky at all. Alright, deed completed. Quests of the Wyvern Downs. Awesome. So I've completed all those supposedly. And so yeah, let's go ahead and find this family memorial. And the camp nearby it. Alright, so if you have not checked out the last few episodes, I highly recommend doing so because there are some plot points in there that you'll probably want to know about. Moving forward with the story that goes along here. Alright. Lit the memorial flame. Defeat the Wyvern captain near the memorial. Alright, supposedly it's in this general direction. Oh, hey. There he is. Alright, buddy, it's time to die. You've been living far too long, commanding orcs, and who knows what else captains do in the orcish race. But that will soon end, and you will run no longer. You will be dead, and I, your slayer. Because, I mean, he's an orc, he's controlled by Sauron, so essentially you're, hurting Sauron every time you do that. Indirectly. Have you ever thought about that? If Sauron would feel, because he's the controller, feel each death. That could get awful painful really quickly. And, but I'm pretty sure that is not the case. But if it were, that would be really cool. Alright, let's continue along. Shan't we? Alrighty. We are almost getting through here. And we're going to be placing mounted orc heads along the road leading to Forlaw. So a very scary thing that we will be doing. But hopefully it will keep them out of our lands. But you never really know with the orcs. Alright, it looks like it's supposed to be up here somewhere. Not sure where though. Just says along the road. But hey, here's dirt mounds. Alright, so let's continue through here. There's 1. There's 2. I'm assuming it's at the other entrances. Or perhaps not. Ah yes, there's the dirt mounds. They are what we shall use. 3 out of 6. 4 out of 6. 5. And the final head. Tilgarwing of revenge upon the orcs. Very well, that is exactly what I shall do. Oh, it's got flies. That's gross. And cool. Alright. Everything seems somewhat normal now. City seems in order enough. And I did know that these were deeds that I was completing after the second one, but I just never said anything in the last recording. But thank you kindly for pointing that out for everyone else and reminding me to mention it in this video as well. So I'm going to go ahead and hopefully finish up all the deeds in this area. At level 15, you can buy your own horse. Visit a housing broker near Michael Delving in Southbreed, Dulliand, or Thorns Hall. It's only mostly true. I think that's only for VIPs that you can do that. But still good advice. Alright, so we discovered the tavern here. Nothing too special. Let's go back outside. And here we go. Alright, and there are players all over this city now. I think people have finally come to realize what's going on. And there was another orc head pike thing. But we shall be continuing on nonetheless. Alright, and we are making our way up to, let's see, I guess they're both for Garwig. Back in the head palace here, and I have to say, I know I've probably said this already, but I really do love, I think this is my favorite meat hall just because of its location. I mean, it's ridiculous out on the middle of the lake. It's just so awesome. I mean, there's really no cooler place to have it. Alright, except for maybe like in Mount Doom. That would be pretty cool. But a little bit on the expensive side, I would think. But who knows, maybe it's really cheap real estate there. But, you know, getting the materials out there and doing all that stuff, that is a ton of work. And really only fit for orc labor. Alright. Garwig, on the offensive.
The White Wizard has taken everything from us.
Yes, he has. I will be glad to see our roads lined with the heads of those who helped murder my kin. 1,000 curses upon the brutes who did this. The giant and the orcs, and Saruman who leads them all with his white hand upon the helms. Alright, so a little bit of anger there I'm sensing. Family history.
It is a sad thing to watch your lands die.
Yes. I thank you for your kind gesture, Anning. Nothing will ever replace those brave boys. Men, I suppose they were. But they must be given their due honor in death. Poor boys. Poor boys. You said they were men. I remember when they played at my feet. They are men. Just ask Mulan, she'll sing you the whole song. They're men.
What sort of life is this?
You did as I asked. Good. Though it be one small drop in the sea of need. I do not know how the Urkai made it all the way to the lakeside uncontested, but the loss of some supplies may keep them from staying for as long. While you were gone, the city shook and rumbled, and my people cowered, thinking Nerzum had come. The city has been spared his wrath thus far. But I say that they were right to cower. How long will Forlaw remain out on this site? When Nerzum does come, how can we hope to defend ourselves? We cannot. What sort of a life is this? It is not cruel to ask my people to live this way, in the shadow of a fear we cannot banish. This is a sorry lot to have drawn, stranger. I thank you for your facing the Urkai, but if you take my advice, you will leave Wildermore behind. Once Nerzum turns his attention to us, we will be gone. It may not happen today, or tomorrow, but I think we will all pass out of life before this unnatural winter does. Pretty grim.
It's a sad thing to watch your lands die.
Indeed. We ought to discuss what to do, for I cannot let Wildermore fall in the hands of Saruman's servants. The giant Nuzum will not be permitted to endure after his crimes, but I fear my judgment is clouded by grief. I fear that for all of us. My sons have lost their brothers, and Sneinberg has lost her father, and the man she loved. How can we be rational? Alright. Sneinberg.
These are desperate times for the Rohirrim.
I saw this fearsome creature with my own eyes. Reeve Garwig. I watched him swash my father like an ant, and swept Thyrim away like a fly. I recommend caution, not rashness, though my heart grieves for those who cannot yet be avenged. I know your pain and grief, dear Reeve. I do. Please heed my advice. Yes, very good advice.
These are desperate times for the Rohirrim.
You may think me rash, father, but I will not rest until I have slain this giant Nurzim. Thyrim and my brothers must be avenged. Alright, a fight between siblings there. Excuse me, other players, I'm trying to do stuff here.
I do not know if we will survive this onslaught.
I demand revenge, father. My brother and nephew were slaughtered by this evil foe. Let us ride out, and we will ride him down. He and his army of orcs. Alright. It's 2-1. But he's with the girl here. Steinberg is right. We must not act until we have thought our plan through. We should strive to understand our enemy, should we not? I vow that I will see the giant dead before long, but now is not the time for rash acts. It's weird how his voice changed mid-sentence there.
I do not know if we will survive this onslaught.
I will risk your displeasure, my dear father. For the honor of our kin I must. But safe until I return, all of you. Be safe.
I am afraid of what is happening to these lands.
I am sorry to disobey you, dear father, but I cannot stand here idly with that monster roams our lands. I am sorry. Now he will lose both his sons.
The White Wizard has taken
First, foolish boys! Those two never heard me. They have too much feeling and little wisdom. Unlike myself, I am one of the wisest in my order. I hope they will not be too rash. Thank you for staying by my side, you and dear Schneidberg.
It's a sad thing to watch your land.
You are good to me, Anning. I must come to rely on you, if you continue to be so kind. Perhaps we can come and help each other in our time of need. My sons worry that my judgment is clouded by grief. I worry the same for them. Let us discuss our options, for we must do something. It will not do to sit here while we let Wildermore fall to the servants of Saruman. That would not be a wise idea. So let's go talk, and we'll be right back.
Garwig, the Reeve of Wildermore, has been summoned by a disturbance at the western gate of Forlorn.
Oh wait, how'd you end up at the end of the hall? I had to take a bathroom break. Oh yeah, that's right. Good.
These lands were once so fair.
We've always defended our lands from the end creatures of the wild and from bands of roaming orcs. But now things have been things have never been this bad in Wildermore. Yes. Follow Garwig and speak with him. Wildermore has never faced such danger. I wonder, Nezim killed my father, Thyrim, but orcs do not discriminate. Who is that at the door? Reeve, sir! Orcs at the gate! Yay! Well, I said, speak up louder! Attackers at the west gate! Orcs bearing symbols of the white hand! The snow makes it hard to see, but archers seem to have the upper hand. The enemy grows ever more daring. Come, let us assess the situation. He's still assessing when there's orcs at the gate? This guy is crazy. It's cold outside. Who opened the door?
It is a sad thing to watch your lands.
Well, at least we can defend him, from the looks of it. You there. Help me. Tell me what happened. Defender. It was very brief attack, Reeve Garwig. No more than dead orcs you see here. They threw themselves at the gate and then nothing. It was done. That was such a small force. They could have no hope of capturing. It was an odd move even for orcs. There must be something else going on here. Oh no, that chill. It's just like, oh no. Hey, forgot my coat. Back at the garden. Oh no. Oh no. Where are the brothers when we need them? This is not gonna end well. Are you to murder me too, giant? Why not be done with it? Kill me and leave Wildermore forever. No, Garwig, we need to save him, for you are our leader.
Ah, I do not flatter yourselves. I was here to kill the old man. You would not stop me. I'm here to deliver a present. Ah! Yeah, are the last of your sons.
Garwig, Ersim, what have you done to them? Yeah.
Farewell, Reeve of Wildermore.
These lands were once so
Garwig
fair.
is pale and breathless, his eyes wide as his shock at the cruel death of his remaining sons. Why did he not take me instead? What does this creature want with us? How can it be stopped? Completed instance. A disturbing at the gate. I cannot believe this. What do we do? Sniberg recovers a little when she sees her Reeve lying still in the snow. We must get the Reeve indoors at once. He's too frail to be out in the snow. Yes, carry me back to my house. Oh, I see you took another bathroom break there. It's a very sad day indeed.
It is a sad thing.
Garwig says
to watch
nothing,
your lands.
his face like a stone. Nezim has truly crushed all that the Reeve holds dear, and Wildermore seems as if it is ready to shatter at another blow. The White Hand is winning in this land.
These lands were once so fair.
This is a day I hoped I would never see. I am burying so many of my kin today. Essing, Garfig, Thyrim, Garsig. Thyrim wasn't my blood, but he was closer to me than any of my kin. He was my foster son, my true heir, and my soulmate. And more importantly,
was beloved by the people of Wildermore. Today we bury the men we saw in Scything and at the gate here in Forla. I need a moment to myself after everything that has happened, and I will come to the graveyard when the gathering begins. Seinberg is gracious enough to handle the organizing at the funeral for me. I believe it is about time to begin. She is being a strong for me, but please give her company today.
Alright, so I think that is the end. We will do the funeral in the next episode. Thank you guys so much for watching another episode of Wildermore as we continue on through. And tell me any suggestions you guys have for anything that I'm doing, whether it be voice work or playthrough or what you guys want to see next. And thank you guys so much for all your support in the comments and the likes and on my channel in general. Thank you guys so much again. And I will see you guys again next time for the next episode of Wildermore.
PVMP and Dang. Subscribe.